Hey everyone, welcome back. Exodus chapter 14. The Israelites escape from Egypt. The time has finally come. Pharaoh has had enough of these plagues. He's letting Israel go. But I don't think he was expecting this kind of exodus. Let's read the passage. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and said, "Get out of my sight. You have annoyed me. If I see your face again, I will deal very severely with you." So Moses said, "You are right. Won't bother your excellency again. If I see your face again, it will be at the judgment, when the Lord will speak about me in the exodus of Israel from Egypt." And Moses took his staff, and with a wave of it, he divided the Red Sea in two, so that the Israelites could go through the sea on dry ground, with a wall of water on their right and left. And the Egyptians were chasing them, and they all went through. Then afterward, the Egyptians were chasing them. And Pharaoh's chariots and his horse riders came against them. And Pharaoh said, "Why did you do this, letting Israel go? Why did you leave me alone? I could have destroyed them while they were among you, while they were in the land of Egypt." Now, while Pharaoh's chariots and his horsemen were in the midst of the sea, the people panicked. They cried out to the Lord, and when Moses raised his hand over the sea returned with a mighty roar. The Egyptians were swept away by the waters, and the chariots and horsemen were drowned. Then the Israelites saw with their own eyes the Egyptians whom they had been fearing drowned in the sea. And the Israelites praised the Lord and sang this song, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." Now, let's break this down and see what we can learn from this amazing story. There's a lot here. Number 1, Pharaoh finally lets Israel go. This is the end of part 1, the plagues. It says Pharaoh called for Moses and said, "Get out of my sight. You have annoyed me. If I see your face again, I will deal very severely with you." Notice it doesn't say that Pharaoh repented, or that he believed in God, or that he said, "I was wrong." He is simply annoyed. That's it. He's annoyed because he's lost control. He has lost control of his nation. He has lost control of his economy. He has lost control of his resources. And now he's losing control of his dignity. That's what's really bothering him. But the main thing is, it's time to go. Israel is leaving. But then Moses reminds Pharaoh of what he just said. "If I see your face again," and he reminds him of the judgment that's going to happen. This is like a parting shot. No. 2, Israel comes to the Red Sea. As they're leaving, Pharaoh changes his mind. He realizes, "I let these people go, and now they're going to get away from me. They're going to escape. I'm going to lose them." So he gets his army together, and he goes after Israel. They come to the Red Sea, and it looks like they're trapped. They have nowhere else to go. The Egyptians are behind them, and there is the Red Sea in front of them. What are they going to do? Now, notice what the people do. When they realize that they've been trapped, they panic, it says. And the people panicked and cried out to the Lord. They cried out to God. They were afraid. They didn't know what to do. But look at Moses. Look at what Moses does. It says, "And when Moses raised his hand over the sea divided." Moses didn't cry out in panic. He didn't get upset. Didn't raise his voice. He simply raised his hand, and God did the rest. Part 3. God parts the Red Sea. We see the hand of God in this. We see the power of God. God supernaturally divided the Red Sea so that Israel could escape. How awesome is our God? And then they walk through on dry ground. Walls of water were on their right and on their left, protecting them, and they got through safely. Then something amazing happened. The Egyptians came through as well. It says while Pharaoh's chariots and his horsemen were in the midst of the sea, the people panicked. And then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea. The Egyptians couldn't get any further. They were stuck. The walls of water came crashing down, drowning the Egyptian army. This is an amazing story, because not only do we see the power of God here, we also see the judgment of God. Those who followed Pharaoh, those who followed the Egyptians, those who chose to stay in Egypt rather than come out with Israel, they got what was coming to them. The same thing happens in the book of Revelation. It talks about the great judgment of God. God pours out his wrath upon those who hated his people, and that judgment is poured out upon them. The plagues, the judgments, everything that happens in the book of Exodus. So all the way up until this point, it is a demonstration of God's judgment against Egypt. Number 5, Israel rejoices. Finally, Israel escapes. And when they see what God has done, When they see the Egyptians destroyed, it says, "The people rejoiced and sang praises to God. They praised God for delivering them from their enemies. They praised God for bringing them out of slavery, for setting them free. They praised God for saving their lives." What a wonderful God we serve, who not only delivers us from slavery, but who also destroys our enemies. He is our protector. He is our defender, and we can praise him, can sing praises to him because he's good. His loving kindness and truth endure forever. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Story of Redemption. Please subscribe. We'd love to have you with us as we continue to walk through the Bible together.